Hey guys, what's up? It is Hash. It's also 1:48 a.m. and I'm not tired enough to go to bed, and I'm trying to get back into Rocket League. I'm taking a few weeks off and kind of came back cold and have been playing decently recently. Yeah, that rhymes. But we're gonna look at this. It's a 3v3. It's Bear, myself, and Dusty, and we're playing three other people. We're not going to go over the entire replay. We're just going to look at the scoring plays and kind of what led to the goals, either for or against us. We'll also look at the ensuing face-off as well. But we're doing two games. This game, it looks like we obviously lose, and the other game is one that we click on. So here we go. Okay, so Chris takes the face off. And right there, that's terrible. We bump. Dusty should be heading up this side, yeah. So Dusty's going to be playing opposite. And then Chris will be, this is actually a really good rotation because Dusty's going to come up here and assume this second spot. I'm going to go challenge and Chris is going to rotate behind Dusty. And I play it. So let's take a look right here. Dusty is in a good spot to handle a clear, and Chris is back a little bit further. Well, Dusty can not only handle a clear, he can also handle a pass off the backboard, and Chris is there as our safety. And it looks like I just kind of line game him. Oh yeah, I said ensuing face off too. So this is Dusty's face off. Chris and I split. This is my ball, and quickly becomes not my ball. This is a bad play right here on both of us. This is a double commit. This is probably, let's see. I would say normally I should just rotate back because Chris is already up in the air. That's his hit. Instead, we are both out of position. Dusty has to challenge, and we are scrambling to get back to where we need to be. So this is all a breakdown in rotation, and it all begins with a double commit on my part. And we were just unlucky on it, but again, what they say, luck is made, and I guess we made ourselves some bad luck. So this is the ensuing face-off. Dusty plays this perfectly, and this is really good patience. Spacing is pretty good. Dusty has his next hit, and I should be rotating back for either a clear, to handle a clear, or to go for a shot, and I get bumped. And that's the end of that. So next goal is their goal. Let's first see it real quick. Okay, Chris gets a clear. This is a ball that I should have hit. Instead, gravity hits it, and Dusty is pushed too far up on this one. So, or he's not pushed too far up, there's just too much forward momentum. And the miss is pretty bad in itself. Like the miss, had I not missed it, Dusty's in perfect position. Instead, we're pushed too far up. It's an easy goal right there. And then Chris is playing total opposite. Missed the boost on the steal, but all right. Next face off. This is Chris's. Chris wins this, and he should be challenging this. And then I should be there for a pass, and it gets blocked. That's not bad. Dusty's not in a bad position. He is up a little bit, but he has momentum, so he could play like center field, kind of, I guess, whatever. Next goal is one of their goals. They are keeping it in our zone. Just off the backboard, Chris is playing it. This is one that I needed to play right here. Or let's see. I think Chris actually misses this. Yeah, Chris misses this. And really, if I look kind of from my angle, this might actually be easier for me to hit. That's Chris. Because that's, yeah, this is actually an easier ball for me to hit. And this is breakdown in communication, by the way. So I guess the play's still going on. They don't score there, but oh my god, get off of me. There we go. Let's see. So right now Chris misses it, and I don't really have too much of a play on it because my car is out of position. It's pointed the wrong way. There's a double commit right here. This leaves Dusty a ball that he has to challenge where gravity waves is already up, and Dusty needed to be up a lot earlier. So again, breakdown the communication in a double commit and pushing too far up. So 3 of them, nice. Next goal. Ooh, this is just a really bad misplay, not really much to see here. Just got to track the ball better. And that's kind of what I'm talking about when I mean getting back in it. Some of that stuff's still off. They win this face-off. Dusty does pretty much what he can. This is a good play on their part. There's nothing really bad about it. I could have hung back. But the ball is killed, and they cheated up. So let's see if we adjust on this face-off. We both split. This is Chris's, and again they win this face-off. That's a good challenge by me, and that's the end of that. Oh, actually, we get a goal off of this. So yeah, this clear right here is really good. So we'll watch it again. Chris commits right there, doesn't get it, so I'm there for backup. And see, this is a good rotation. The clear's good. That guy misplays the ball, and Dusty has an easy goal. Next face-off is mine. And again, we don't win the face-off because I suck at face-offs. But Dusty's there to clean up. They both also did split for both boost. And this is the last play. That is not a good hit right here. Especially considering where these guys are positioned, Lawless and Gravity. This is one where all it is trust, where Dusty should just kind of rotate back. Chris had a better hit on it, but no harm, no foul. That's actually actually a really good touch by me right here. Plays it right back into Dusty's hands. And honest to God, we get lucky. So let's see where these guys mess up. As I said, we get lucky. So we really got to go further back on it. And I think it's right here with this pass is Daslock is way up. Lawless gets bumped. And yeah, so we get lucky because they're scrambling because somebody should be behind Daslock. Have the rotation been perfect, and he also misplays it. Next replay. Beckwith Park. Probably the best place to play a game at. A lot less distractions. Just, very simple. No auto cam. Yeah. I'm trying to go back. Alright, so let's see. Dusty takes his face off. We don't do the whole left thing when I play with Dusty because Dusty's good at face-offs. So I'm going for boost. Dusty unfortunately gets blown up pretty early. This is actually what was gonna be a double commit on my part, and really kind of Chris's part. Chris is patient enough right here, so I think he would have probably been able to see me. He probably would have held off. I screw up my double jump. Welcome back, B. And let's see, we're just playing it in the corner, so Dusty should be coming up to that third position. That's a good hold in. That's a huge misplay, and we're just taking advantage of their mistakes. And their mistake right there was Lelouch touched the ball there. Which, if he didn't touch the ball there, I had a free shot anyways, but still, not a good play. The ball is cleared right in the center, and this is one thing that I think I did pretty good with, is I know that this guy's coming super fast, so I'm just going to touch it and immediately die. Oh, I did not die. The other guy died. And we come out with the 50-50, and Chris gets a great clear. And I don't even know if I touched this. Oh, that's just a great angle. So, next face off. I guess we score a lot here. This may be a longer video than I thought. Again, we are killing the ball, and I'm pushing it. Chris, watch Chris. Chris does a good job of not charging the ball. And this saves. I don't think he hits this though. Does he hit it? He doesn't hit it, but he is in position for it. Does anybody rotate in? Dusty's rotating in the goal, which is good. So I want to see where Dusty comes from. Okay, he's coming from the corner. So he realized he does not have that. And just rotates right back in. That's the end of that one. We get scored on here. So let's see where we mess up. That is a good clear. That's a double commit. That is completely my fault. That one guy right there should have had the goal though. He misplays it. Lelouch gets it in. Again, this is all stemming from this goal happens right here. It's two people going up. Bad play. That's a terrible play. Alright, next goal. Or, yeah, next face off. I'm sorry. This one we win. I'm going up for the ball, and I win it. Oh, that's Chris. I was going to say, geez, that ain't me. That's the end of that one. So next goal, we'll go to this camera since they're all on the right. Let's look at their positioning. They have a guy, nobody opposite. 1, 2, 3. All right, so they're like starting to get the rotation in. They're all really grouped together, and we actually do a better job of positioning here. That is a terrible touch, though. And yeah, we're able to make the save, but again, if you make a save and you just hit it right to the guys and they have all these people bunched up, a lot of times it ends up in a goal. Alright, next sequence. Okay, ball is cleared. It's stalled again. This is a good hit. This also leads to a goal, so let's see where we mess up. I'm way too far up. If you are playing opposite, you can't be this far up, so let me see my route. Oh, I missed the boost. And then, since I missed it, I'm waiting to see what happens. And by the time we get back, we are cooked. That's not a good play on my part again. And I say I'm getting back into this, so we're not perfect yet. This time Chris teats up. And these shots give me so much trouble. Where actually I want to see these in kind of slow motion to see what I can do better on this. Yeah, Chris is rotating in, and yeah, he just plays it to my side. Really, if I would have been going to where he was going to hit the ball, we would have been good. So again, getting back into this, not perfect, but I've been getting beat by that quite a bit. Alright, next face off. Oh, you know, we could probably speed it up. And it's kind of cleared. Chris has his next play. And they save it. Dusty, I want to see if Dusty holds this in. And we're unable to hold it in. There's two people up right here. Ooh, and a terrible double commit. Let's see who's on this right here. Yeah, this is honestly probably mine just because I got the head on and Chris is more center. But I mean, really, it's either way. It's kind of whoever goes up for it first. This next play right here, they're in transition, and if you notice, they're all in the corner, so this is probably just a transition goal. I get a nice clear, and we're pushing the ball up. It gets stalled out there. Dusty's there. Let's see what Dusty does here. Dusty's following me, so he can play anything. If I mess up, he can play it. Chris should be back further on this. They actually bump, and the bump actually kind of helps us out. So really, if we're playing like this, Chris should be like about like right, say here instead of on the side. But he's looking for the pass too. That guy does a good interception right here. And this is Chris's ball. So really kind of what happens here at the same time is, one, Dusty's here to clean up if I mess up, or to clean up their play. Chris hits him by accident, but Chris is also in, like with me and Dusty, Chris is in the perfect position to play this as well, and just beats him to it. No defense in this game. Shocker. Oh, they got a AFK guy. Okay, Chris does a good job of playing that. Not really much to look at there. All right, so our next goal, our positioning is really good here. See, look at this. Chris is playing back. He actually kind of goes for this. Dusty's on his way out, which it's okay to do that because Dusty's on his way out. He plays this, and it's probably a good read on his part because he sees that I don't have a chance for a lot of power on this shot. So it's probably actually a pinch between me and Chris. Next. So that's different this time. This face-off, all two teammates go for it on both sides. We were playing this up the wall, and I miss because I suck. That's the end of that one. So we have a goal coming here. That's a wonderful play right here by Chris, and Dusty's able to follow it. This is great rotation and positioning. If you watch me right here, I am right up here. Chris knocks it in. I am out of the play now, so I'm just going to rotate back, and it allows Dusty to come up and hit the send. Great play. Next hit. This is Dusty, and this goes to me. Or wait, this goes to Chris. Our winner this play. This goes to Chris, and it's going to go to me, and then it's going to go back to Chris and into a goal. That's just perfectly executed play. yeah, not much you can do on those. Next one is Dusty's face off. Oh, so we have a big communication error, or a big error. Oh, this is Bear should be going the right. I should be going the left. However, since we do play it a lot of times where the guy on the left goes, this is probably what Chris is thinking. So. So right here our positioning, just because we misplayed this, our positioning is kind of really spaced, kind of too far. Because I should be further up, but again, like, boost. Dusty does rotate out, and we're all attacking this, just because this is a good pass, and they're out of position. So if you look how far out of position they are, they have a double commit, it looks like. Or they have a misplay. It's not a double commit, but yeah. Next face off. Ooh, and that right there is, ooh, that's close. This is a great feed by the orange team. And Chris almost has a goal or a pass into the net. Alright, last goal is... Okay, so this is played a little bit different. Dusty's getting bumped, so he's going to end out of position. Chris is dragging this off the wall. What is that crazy deja vu? This, oh my god, dang. This Dalks guy's way out of position. Let's see his route. So he misplays, and he has a very slow recovery. Also probably because we're still his boost too. Chris plays this, and the intention of this is that it pinches off of my car into the goal, but the orange guy's there, and Dusty's there to clean up. So actually really, Dusty ended up in a good opposite position. This is one where we should be rotating out as well, because if we mess up on this play, they have a fast break. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rocket League review. We call the ball again, big surprise. Later, guys.